Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we will be talking about what is the process of buying a car through a bank in Jamaica, and we'll also be doing a beach vlog with Nevea. It's her first time at the beach today, so everybody has a different experience, but I'm gonna tell you based off my experience. So you have three steps. You have the pre-approval phase, the approval phase, and the post-approval phase. So the first thing you do is decide which bank or credit union you're gonna want to get the card through. People normally suggest credit union because the interest rate is a bit low, which is true, but I haven't joined with any credit union, so I used a bank to get my car loan. So the first thing that I did was the first step is to contact the bank. You have to find out what price range vehicle you will qualify for because it makes no sense to, go to this nice car and then when you try to get financing for it, you can't because that is way out of your price range. So talk to the loans officer, see what you qualify for, and then go searching for the car. That's what I did. My loans officer went as far as to help me to look for a car because I was clueless to the whole process. So she looked at my pay slips, like 3 months or 4 months pay slip, and then she determined, okay, so Jay, this is the price range that you can look for, and that's how I did it. One thing that is very important if you want 100% financing, some banks will tell you that the vehicle has to be at least 3 years and younger, or 3 or 4 years and younger, to get 100% financing. So, like for me, I got my vehicle in 2019 and it was 100% finance, and it was a 2016 vehicle. So, to give you an idea of what exactly I mean. Alright, so after you get the car, you some places will ask you to pay a deposit. Like where I went, they asked me to pay a $50,000 deposit to secure the vehicle or to hold the vehicle while the bank deals with their process. So I paid the deposit. Mind you, remember that cars are being shipped in on the daily. So some of the vehicles that the car dealerships are advertising, some of them are not even in Jamaica as yet, which I did not know at the time because honestly, if I knew that at the time, I would have chosen a different car. But the one that I chose, it wasn't in Jamaica as yet, but the place was advertising it. So it's after I started everything, that's when I realized that the car was gonna take some time, and they kept giving me further dates. They said, okay, it's gonna be here this week, it's gonna be here. So it reached to a point where I even had to select a different car, even though it wasn't the one that I had initially wanted, because it was taking too long to be cleared after it reached Jamaica, because the customs problem, what it's like. So I just changed my mind and got a different car that was in Jamaica already. So after you have paid the deposit and completed the application forms for the bank, the next step is that they're gonna do a credit report for you. So in Jamaica, yes, we don't really use credit card like that, but at the same time, like if you have any existing loans or so forth, they're gonna run checks to see if you are currently repaying those on the agreed time that you were supposed to be paying it, and if you have any bad debt or if you're paying your credit cards. So once they run that credit report and it's good, then you have passed the pre-approval phase. The next phase is the approval phase, and the approval phase is when you will like submit your invoice for the type of vehicle that you want to purchase, and like if the vehicle is being imported, you'd submit your import entry, or if it's you getting flight from ATL, you submit your invoice from ATL. If it's a used vehicle now, then you'd submit the copy of the vehicle title. And bear in mind, if you're buying a used vehicle, the title has to be stamped out first so that you can deal with the documents to get them in your name once you get the approval from the bank to say that yes, you qualify for that type of vehicle. So once you submit the title or the import entry, you submit proof of you paying the deposit. After you pay the deposit, you just submit a copy of your valuation and the other forms that they'll ask you to complete because each bank is different. So I had to submit the salary deduction form after I had completed it to say that my workplace would be sending the money over to them each month. Okay, so we're now at the beach with Little Miss Rain. Surprisingly, she wasn't scared at all of the water, and this is my friend Camille. She also has a YouTube channel, guys. So I'm gonna link her thingy at the in the description part of the video, so you can check it out. I just love the beach. The place is so cool and nice. I haven't been to the beach in the longest while. It didn't reach a year, but almost because I haven't gone to the beach since COVID came around because I was pregnant at the time and I didn't want to put myself out there, because with the whole COVID scare, you want to stay inside away from people. So I missed coming to the beach. Look at little Chunky. Oh my gosh. I was so scared to carry her in the water. It was crazy. But Camille can swim. Like how she can swim, she was not scared to take her close to the water because I was very nervous about it. Like Nevea loves water, so she didn't run from it or anything or cry. She was very excited, so I had to like hold her. Even Cam had when she was holding her, she had to hold her firmly in her hand because she was so excited. She was like pulling herself down to get into the sun a bit. So before I forget, Nevea's cute little one-piece swimsuit is from Auntie Paula in Canada. If you guys are from the Stevens family videos, you'd remember Auntie Paula. So that is one of the swimsuits that she sent for her. Hi, Mommy. Hi. Hi, Nevi. Cheers up here, the kids mind. Nevi's like, okay, Mommy, I don't see you. I don't see you. I don't see you, Mommy. Okay, so back to the car. So the next step is the post approval phase, and that's when everything basically finish. You get your promissory note to take to the car dealership. After you get the promissory note, it's just to say that they are gonna be securing the vehicle for you, and then you get the letter of undertaking, and basically everything finishes up there. Once you get the letter of undertaking, you would need to do your insurance. You'd have done your quotation from before, so that you know what to expect with insurance costs, because you have to get a quotation to take into the bank. After they give you the go ahead, you get the fitness done. Some car dealers do make sure that it's done already, so you'd get the fitness, and you would then do the insurance. So after you do the fitness or getting fitness done, you do the insurance, then you go to tax office, get the registration done, and then you take back all of that to the bank, and that is basically it. So a few things that I picked up along the way was that when you are purchasing a second-hand vehicle, it's always best to let a mechanic or a bodyman come and look over the vehicle for you, just to ensure that the vehicle doesn't have any faults and so forth, because you don't want to go through all of that. You got buy it, and then after you buy it, then you're realizing that the vehicle have some engine problem, or just a faults. So always get a mechanic once it's a second-hand vehicle you're buying from somebody. If the vehicle is coming in second-hand from China, because majority of our vehicles are imported from China, you don't necessarily need a mechanic to look over the vehicle then, because majority of these vehicles are fairly new. I noticed that when they come from China, though, the only issue that I have with them is that the car always smell like somebody is smoking in there. And one thing I learned is that they do that in their vehicles abroad. They will smoke a lot in it, so you just need to change the filter, the AC filter. Once that is changed out, it kind of gets rid of the cigarette scent that's in the car, because majority of the cars do smell like that. And that is the end of our video. I hope this information was helpful. Debbie, say bye bye. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. Say bye bye, Debbie.